What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. In just a few days, the new seasonal dungeon, Warlords Ruin, will become available. While there's still not a lot known about this upcoming dungeon, we do have a few details as to the new exotic weapon, the legendary weapons, armor, and some details about the encounters and bosses that you'll face off with on Friday. So today we're going to be going over all of the current Datamined details to this new dungeon, so that you will be better prepared when the Warlords Ruin launches this Friday. I want to start off by giving a big thanks to the combined efforts of many of the folks over at Destiny and Bungie Leaks Discord, like users Freezing Dart, Sori, and JB Deathblade. Without their ongoing efforts, we wouldn't know half the shit that we know when these seasons start. Now let's start this off with the dungeon's exotic reward, which is the Buried Bloodline, something you've likely seen from a TikTok video. This is an exotic sidearm that uses special ammo. It comes with a rocket-assisted frame, which means that this sidearm fires self-propelled rocket ammunition. Hungering Quarrel is this weapon's main intrinsic trait. It double fires tracking bolts that leech health from targets. It also comes with violent reanimation. Multiple final blows with this weapon grant Devour, which is going to give you health back and grenade energy on kills. This exotic will have a catalyst called Split Vein Lineage. While Devour is active, this weapon weakens targets on hit. Like many of the other dungeon exotic catalysts, this one will be unlocked through a series of puzzles within the dungeon. In a lot of ways, this sidearm could be compared to the Collective Obligation, which is an extremely powerful weapon that synergizes great with Void 3.0. So we should expect to see the same level of performance out of the Buried Bloodline. At first take, this is a really unique and beautiful looking exotic. It's designed to be like a crossbow, and it looks a lot like an airplane. Definitely an exotic I'm going to put the time into getting. There are 4 other weapons listed on the loot table for this dungeon. Vengeful Whisper, which is the precision strained bow. Indebted Kindness, which is the arc rocket sidearm that was previewed in the Final Shape reveal trailer. Naeem's Lance is the rapid fire strained sniper. And Dragon Cult Sickle is the legendary strained caster sword. Based on how the 3rd and 4th column traits are looking, these will certainly be must-have weapons for any collectionist out there. Warlords Ruin features Iron Lord themed armor, which honestly looks really awesome. A bit of a blend of Iron Banner and Europa armor sets. And they're currently referred to as the Dark Ages armor sets, and can even be seen in-game right now through the Collections tab. Warlords Ruin will also feature an exotic sparrow and 2 exclusive emblems, all of which will be unlocked by completing different challenges and triumphs associated to the dungeon. We don't have a complete list yet of what all the challenges are, but we do have one to share with you. Complete the dungeon with a fire team that only consists of swords, bows, and glaives. Final blows with any other weapon type will fail this challenge. A really interesting and really exciting challenge, but I'm sure it's going to have its drawbacks. This dungeon will predominantly feature Scorn enemies, but there will be a mix of Taken. There are 3 main encounters to this dungeon, and between these you can expect a few labyrinth-style puzzles, with some hidden chests and collectibles. The first main boss encounter will be against Rathiel, the Broken Knight. The second encounter is called Locus of Wailing Grief, and it might not include a boss. And the final boss will be Heaven's Vengeance, the Blighted Chimera, which we do have a high-res rendering of what this boss will look like. With Scorn and Taken included in this dungeon, you can count on the encounters getting quite chaotic, especially if there's a lot of chieftains. But thankfully, we do have seasonal artifact mods that give us some bonuses when going against Scorn and Taken. And I covered it in a previous video, but the Malfeasance, Wishender, and the Taken Spec Legendary Weapon mod will all be extremely beneficial when it comes to taking down Taken and finishing off that Chimera. The Buried Bloodline will drop at random from the final boss encounter, And if you have 3 characters, you'll have 3 opportunities each and every week to get this exotic. Warlords Ruin launches at Daily Reset on Friday, December the 1st. To access this dungeon, you will need to have the Lightfall Deluxe Edition, or the Lightfall Dungeon Key, which is still listed at 2,000 silver. Once the new dungeon launches, I'll be covering how to get all of its hidden items, its chests, and how to complete its encounters. So be sure to stay tuned to the channel for all the latest Destiny 2 news. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. If you're a new Light Guardian, just starting your journey, or a battle-hardened veteran, just looking for a new home, then be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.